34, 35, 36, 38, 39, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 57, 58.
All right, so let's go ahead and get started with the writing. So this week, our lesson will be pretty easy. We're not going to get into sentence writing just yet. We will soon, but at the moment, we aren't getting into sentence writing. So this week, what we're going to focus on is some of our cursive letters. We're going to work on that as well. But before we get into cursive letters, I want to review what a sentence is and what a phrase is, because in second grade, you will be writing sentences just like we did last year in first grade, except now we'll be writing more sentences and we're going to learn more as we write our sentences. Okay, so the first thing is a sentence. Does anyone remember what a sentence is? Not an example, but what a sentence is. I hope your teacher taught you that last year. Did she? I don't know. Did your teacher teach you that last year? I wonder. So what is a sentence? We're thinking.
When you're telling somebody that.
Okay, she said when you're telling someone something. Okay, yeah. What you got?
You're writing it.
Well, yes, we do write our sentences, right? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and refresh you all. A sentence is a group of words that express a complete thought. Now, I know we didn't go that deep in first grade with it, but in second grade, you will have to know it because eventually we'll get into what the types of sentences are actually called: declarative, interrogative, all of that. So a sentence is a group of words, you don't have to write this, that express a complete thought, okay? So that means I think about what I want to say and then I say it. That's a sentence. I thought about it, the whole thing from beginning to end. I had my beginning, what I wanted to say, and then how I wanted to finish that. That is what a sentence is. It's a group of words that express a complete thought. So it's not broken into pieces, but instead, I am telling you the whole thing, right? Yeah. So what is a sentence? A group of words that express a complete thought. So if I would say, yesterday I went to the store, would that be a sentence? Yes. I told you when. Yesterday, what did I do? Went to the store. Who? I. Well, I'm talking about me in that sentence. If I would say yesterday, Tom went to the store, then I will be talking about Tom. Tom, in this case, though. So a sentence is a group of words that express a complete thought. You're not left with questions after you say the sentence. No one is like, wait, what did you say? What did you mean? No. When you give a full sentence, it answers all of the questions, unless you're doing a question sentence. But anyway, so now we know what a sentence is. Let's talk about a phrase. Now, do we know, is a phrase a sentence? No, it is not. A phrase is not a sentence. A phrase is actually a part of a sentence. So now when we talk about a phrase, That's only a part of a sentence. That is not a full sentence at all. So if I would say the red ball,
That's a part of it.
what is that?
A phrase.
That's a phrase. What about a red ball, right? I'm like, I don't know what that means. What does that mean by a red ball? So therefore, a phrase is only a part of a sentence, and a phrase is not a sentence. A sentence will express a complete thought, meaning you will have everything answered. Who, what they did, if they went somewhere, when, all of that is answered in a sentence. But a phrase, it only gives you one part. And we'll talk about parts of sentences when we get to subjects and predicate in a couple of weeks, but it will only give you one part of the sentence. It's not giving you the full sentence like a sentence is supposed to. Okay? So, do you think you need to write this down, or you think you're gonna remember? Which one?
Write it down. I think that I will remember.
Y'all gonna remember? Okay, it's kind of a refresher. This is something we kind of learned already. It's just so yes. So a sentence is a group of words that expresses a complete thought. A phrase is a part of a sentence. They're different, very different. Okay. So if I would say, catch the ball, is that a sentence or a phrase?
A phrase.
Phrase. Who's gonna catch the ball? If I would say, my dog can jump high, that's a sentence. That's a complete thought. Who am I talking about? My dog, and what can he do? Jump high. So a sentence tells you everything you need to know. A phrase does not. That's another way to think about it as well, okay? So that's the difference between a sentence and a phrase. Sentence, phrase. What is a sentence? A group of words that express a complete thought. What is a phrase? A part
of a sentence.
Awesome. Okay. Sentence, phrase. So tomorrow we'll get into some examples of that. You'll probably start writing your own tomorrow. I'm gonna see. We'll see. I think y'all ready to work hard. Are y'all ready to work hard, second grade?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So that cursive tablet book, if you have that, you can get that out. We'll practice cursive letter E on today. It should be page 2, 1 or 2, if I'm not mistaken. Avaya, it's okay if you don't have it. I could put a copy as well, but you can write it, practice it on loose leaf. And I know you all know how to write in cursive. It's just to refresh, to get, used to writing in cursive again. Yeah, awesome. All right, I'll be right back. All right, do we have our letter E out? Joshua, for some reason, I can't see your screen anymore. It's like completely black.
It's not working.
Oh, it's not working? Okay, that's okay.
It's not letting me move my screen.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, Dennis, yeah, you have the page. E. It should be the first page in your
Can we do a warm up?
no.
This one? This page?
Yes, that's the one.
And I know how to write my middle name. I'm gonna write my last name and my first name.
All right, so today we're practicing letter E, which I know, we know that it's pretty easy, I know. But like I said, we just gotta refresh. We come off a break of 2 months off of school. So we just gotta practice a little bit, okay? All right, so cursive letter E. I'm just gonna refresh you all on how we write letter E, and then I'll let you work on your page. Avaya, you can maybe just practice like 10 of them, okay? Whenever it's time to write, yeah, because there's not many they have to write on the page. So, but I'll post it up. But once you practice, I mean, you're fine. Okay, are we ready for E?
Yes,
All right, so cursive letter E will start on our red line here, down here. Cursive letter E starts on the bottom line. Okay, first thing we do is we're gonna curve, just make sure y'all can see me. We're gonna curve up to our middle line. We do a small loop. We come all the way back down, making sure we're touching the red, and then we curve up. Okay, are we watching? We're not writing, we're watching. 2 different things. Okay, again, we start on the red, we curve up, all the way to the middle, we loop, and we curve all the way down, touching the red, come up, and finish. That's our letter E. One more time, we curve up, loop down, touch the red. So 2nd grade, we're really focusing on having incredible handwriting. That means it's like every letter is perfect. When I look at it, I'm like, this is the best handwriting I've ever seen in my life. That's how I want to feel when I look at your papers now in 2nd grade, okay? So that means you got to make sure those letters are formed. You shouldn't look like that. No, what is that? Right? It's a curved loop down, okay? All right, so you can go ahead and do your page. I'll give you about a couple of minutes to work on that as much as you can do. I don't think it was much, so it shouldn't take you long at all. But yeah, to work on that a little bit, practicing. So do your warm up at the top first. And then you can get started. So when you're done, just kind of show it to me. Well, Joshua, I can't see, but everybody else, that's fine.
Noun is a person, place, thing, or idea.
Okay, good. A noun is the name of a person, place, thing, or idea. So remember, nouns are 4 things and 4 things only. Persons, places, things, and ideas. Those are what nouns are. Persons, places, things, and ideas. This week, though, we're only going to practice the definition, and we're going to get into common and proper nouns. What's the difference between the 2? Next week, we'll jump into person and place, and then the week after that, we're moving really fast with nouns because we've already learned it. So yeah, so just keep that in mind. So I want you to, this is just a refresher of something that we already learned. So I have the definition up here, and so I want you to write it, please, especially if you kind of didn't remember it too well. This will be the time to write this down. A noun is the name of a person, place, thing, or idea. I think in your, on Google Classroom, I think I actually have you to write it 3 times today, but we can do it just 1 time at this moment. But maybe after Zoom, you can practice it again. Yes, Avaya, you have a question?
Can we write it in cursive?
Yes, yeah, I put it in print only because we have some print, some people who can't read cursive yet, but yes, cursive, please. So a noun is the name of a person, place, thing, or idea. So I'll give you a few minutes to get that written down. An apple. He says book and bell. C says cook and cat. D says and dog. E says and elephant. F says
And fox.
He says
H says and horse. I says ostrich. P says in pig. Q says quack, quack, quack in queen. R says in ring. S says
Mom, you can't do that.
T says in table. U says in umbrella. V says in violin. W says what in wagon. X says in fox. Y says you in yarn, and Z says in zebra. Okay, awesome. And now you can go to the back A, so there should be a number 1 and a number 2. Do you see that on the back page? You did that too. You can do that as well. All right, so these are our alphabets. And so we have 26 letters in the alphabet. We have 21 letters that are consonants. And does anyone know what those 5 are called? There are 5 letters that have a special name because these 5 letters are usually in every single word. Well, not all 5 of them, but you'll find one of them in every single word. Does anyone know what those 5 are called? Dennis, what you have? What are they called?
A-E-I-O-U.
It is A-E-I-O and U, and they are called the what?
Vowels.
The vowels. So that's what we'll practice today, our vowels. So we have 5 vowels in our alphabet. We have 21 consonants, 5 vowels. The vowels are important because, like I said, you'll usually find one in every single word. Not all 5 of them, but you'll find one in a word. They're in every word. You won't find every other letter in every word, but for sure you will find the vowels in a word. So we have 2 types of vowels. We have the short vowels that make the short sound, and we have the long vowels that make the long sound. Today we're going to focus on the short vowels. So we're familiar with the short vowels. Short vowels say a, e, again, a, good. Our short vowels have the short sound, which they say a, e, a. A says a, E says e, I says I, O says a, U says 5 vowels, and they are the short vowels. The short vowels are marked with the smiley face. That's how we know it's a short vowel, because it will have the smiley face. Okay? On Wednesday, we'll get into the rule of how to know when a vowel is short or not. So again, these are your 5 vowels, and these are the short vowels, and they say a, e, I, one more time. A, e, I, good. A, e, I, Yes, ma'am. Okay, awesome. We're still finishing in person. We'll be done in a minute. All right, so a, e, I. So I have some words here. I want to practice how to mark them. So I have my first one here. Can anyone tell me what is my vowel and how will I mark this vowel? Naraya, what you have?
A smiley face.
What's the vowel?
U.
U, and we put a what? Smiley face, because that's a short vowel, and the word is mud. U says mud. Next one. Anybody can identify my vowel? Okay, go ahead, Dennis. What's the vowel?
I.
And how do I mark it?
With a smiley face.
Good. And what's the word?
Lid.
Lid. Lid. Good. Next one. What's my vowel? Faith? E. How do I mark it? Smiley face. E. What's the word? Pet. Pet. Next one. What's my vowel? A. And how do I mark it with a smiley face? I was supposed to ask you, but I did it. What's the word? Hat. Good. And then the last one. Go ahead, Vaya. What's my vowel?
O
How do I mark it?
with a smiley face.
Good. And what's the word?
Top.
Top. Good. All right. Let me hear you give me some words. So you, give me a word that has sharp vowel U that says inside of it.
Cup.
Now y'all hands should have went up immediately. Y'all are second graders now. Or are you still a little bit in the first grade?
Cup.
Or are you completely in second grade? Completely? Okay. Avaya told me cup. Good. I'm gonna say it's summer. Okay, next one. Lynn, I want another word with sharp vowel I, I. Give me a word with sharp vowel I, I. Okay, Joshua, were you raising your hand or are you just stretching? Sharp vowel I. What you have? Clip. Good. Next we have E. Sharp vowel E that says eh. Sharp vowel E that says eh. Let. Sharp vowel A that says ah. Got a word? Pat. And then sharp vowel O that says ah. What you got, person? Hop. Good. Okay. All right. You still have your loose leaf paper? 1 second. You still have your loose leaf paper? Now I want you to give me your own word with sharp vowel U, sharp vowel I. I'm sorry. With each vowel. Now give me your own word. Let me see. So that's 5 words I need, and they each need to have one of the vowels in them. Let me see what you can do. Get the paper. Never mind.
Hey, Mom. Can you come here? Mom? So I need to only make one with E
All right, let me hear some words. What do we have? So I have sharp vowel A, a. Okay, Avaya, what you have?
Apple.
Okay, good. Apple. Okay. Anybody else have something different? Tap. Okay, what about sharp vowel E, eh. Okay, Dennis. That's your lesson.
Leash.
Huh?
Leash.
E, S. Thinking. Okay, that's okay. What you have? Met. Good. Okay, Avaya, what you have for E?
Wet.
Wet. Good. Excuse me. Sharp vowel I that says is. Is. Did you write that down? No. You can pause. I, okay, she said ick. Anybody else have something with sharp vowel I, I? Live. Good. O that says ah. O that says ah. Okay, Avaya?
I didn't get to do I, but dog.
Dog. Okay, awesome. Anybody else? Faith? Oh. Tot. Okay, like a tater tot. Good. And then you that says like an umbrella. Okay, Dennis.
Unto.
Say it again.
Unto.
Hunting.
Unto.
Undo. Okay, undo. Okay, anybody else? Okay, Joshua, did you have your hand up? For you, that says you have a word for you? I think you're on mute.
Sun.
Sun. Good. Awesome. Good job, guys. So that is it for us on our first part of the day. I'll see everybody later on. But so we covered our writing, sentences and phrases, letter E. We did language covering nouns. And we have our phonics lesson today, just reviewing our sharp vowels. So that's it for today. When we come back later, we'll do math and spell. I'll introduce the spelling list this week. We don't have science and social studies this week. Yeah, so this week we only have our first few lessons, okay? All right, so y'all have a good break. We're gonna break. We have recess and lunch in person. I'm not sure what you're gonna do, but we'll break for a little while, and then I'll see you all later today, okay? Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. What's my flashlight?